And the House Speaker yesterday said moving towards impeachment now is, quote, a natural step forward and would be an opportunity for Congress to get all the information they need, for his words. What is the White House's response to the apparent march to impeachment by House Republicans, and does it make working with him this fall on matters of dollars and cents especially any more difficult?
So look, Ed, you know, I can't really speak to the House Republicans and what they're focusing on. They can speak to that. You've heard from Speaker McCarthy. Not going to dive into what's in his head or what they're thinking or what they want to do on the other side of Pennsylvania. The president is focused on what real Americans care about, the real priorities that Americans care about. I just talked about how the president and the first lady visited a middle school today, and one of the messages that he wanted to make sure that he highlighted is the importance of every child in America having access to quality education, public education, and also let's not forget what we're celebrating today, 60 years, or commemorating today. That's what the president's going to focus on. Later this week, he's going to focus on lowering healthcare costs, which is something that this administration has worked on the past 2 years. Response to Maui wildfires, you just asked me about his conversation with the governor of Florida and what they're dealing with, a very devastating shooting that we saw in the city of Jacksonville, and this hurricane that's about to hit, potentially hit Florida. Those are the things that the president is going to focus on. Look, and you ask me if how the president's going to work with Speaker McCarthy. Look, this is a president who wants to work in a bipartisan way, and he has been able to do that as it relates to historical pieces of legislation. He wants to continue to do that, and he hopes congressional Republicans would continue to join him on doing that. And that's going to be his focus, instead of more baseless political stunts. That's what they're focusing on.
Some of the frustration appears to be the inability to get information out of the State Department, the Homeland Security Department, other aspects of the government. Is there any validity to those criticisms in the view of the White House, or should the White House be perhaps urging departments to cooperate with ongoing investigations?
Look, we are always, of course, urge the different agencies and departments to work with Congress. Of course, that is something that we always urge, and I can't speak to what they're complaining about. What I can speak to is what the president is focused on, and again, we want to work in a bipartisan way with congressional Republicans. That's what we want to do. We want to get things done for the American people, issues that actually matter to them, not these political stunts that they're clearly focused on.